Hello guys, welcome back to the Spicy Sweet Design channel. And this content is for adult collectors. If you're under the age of 18, please leave. Alright, so this is going to be a review of the Bandai Mobile Suit in Action. Well, we call it here in North America MSIA. In Japan, they just call it MIA. But anyway, this product was originally released in 2008. At the time of this video in 2021, this thing is 13 years old. So anyway, it's from the Gundam 00 Season 1. This is part of the other Gundam team, the Trinity team, with the Eins, the Zwei, the Drei. The Drei. Zwei, it's German. So anyway, yeah. So these are the other three Gundam that has the pseudo GN drive or the GN Drei Tau, the knockoff GN drives. And yeah, this thing was actually produced in the Hong Kong factory. You can see right here, Bandai Asia. That's the address. I don't think they're no longer operating. So anyway, we got the product information, blah, blah, blah. Don't put it in your mouth. Choking hazard, blah, blah, blah back here. I don't think Tamashi JP is even functional anymore. Rated for ages 15 plus. It's a very cool mobile suit. I don't think we're ever gonna see a robot Damashi, robot spirits figure of the throne ones, because I don't know. Just doesn't seem that popular. Was there or wasn't there? I don't know. Why's my desk so dirty? Oh son. But anyway, let's go ahead and go on with the review. So basically, yeah, we got this thing right here, this profile card, all in Japanese, and then we got the instructions showing you how to do the connection for adding all the accessories onto the figure itself. All right, so I'm gonna do this the GN pistol attachment thing. Hopefully I can do this right. So this thing just goes in here like that. This is meant for the combination mode where you know, Nene and Michael have the you know, give their extra GN energy to Johan to fire off his GN Mega Launcher or GN Proto Launcher or whatever. I gotta push that in like that. Whoops. There you go. I'm actually not too concerned about this figure like getting scratched up or anything like that, because it's primarily made of a plasticized PVC. So, I mean, there are benefits of plasticized PVC. It means like it won't scratch very easily because, you know, the material is like soft and pliable, flexible and stuff like that. But then it's polyvinyl chloride, and so you are at risk, potential health hazards associated with that. It's a combination of both PVC and ABS. Like the hard armor parts right here is some of the accessories are ABS, but the majority of the figure itself is freaking plasticized PVC, kind of like your Marvel Legends. Yeah. And basically these things are, you know, the MSIA line was like the you know, Bandai's equivalent to Marvel Legends. I mean, they sell like crazy back in the day. Like people just cannot wait to buy MSIA figures. Yeah, so there you go. That's the combination. Well, I'm not really a fan of having this thing in here. Hopefully it's not going to be a pain in the butt to get it out. Let's just get this thing out and get it out of the way as quickly as possible. Hopefully without breaking, because I'm trying to sell this thing. So, okay, well, that disconnected. Is there a way I can get it out? You know, the thing with plasticized PVC is that they're flexible and supposedly less prone to breakage, but I think people break their Marvel Legends figure all the time. So I'm not gonna risk that. Okay, there you go. Let's get that out. Never touch this thing again. Let's go ahead and put this back. This piece right here is ABS, non-flexible. This is ABS. Oh, this whole GM pistol is ABS. All right. Let's go ahead and plug that into the forearm. I wonder. Oh, it's interchangeable, so you can have on the left and the right. Then we got the gripping hand here to hold the beam saber hilt, like that. I have figured out how to attach the beam saber hilt, so I'm gonna show it to you guys. It can actually stand without a stand, so that's nice because the feet are gigantic. So you see these little notches right here, right there. That meant to connect to these notches right there on these clips, and these clips are made from ABS. So hard plastic on hard plastic. You don't want to force it in there because then you'll snap. Yes. If it's plasticized PVC, then yeah, you can force it in there. But with the if it's ABS, anytime you put extreme pressure, it will just break. All right, so we have the beam saber effects. I wonder if you can do something like this. Yeah, maybe that's pretty cool. It's like firing a beam from the shoulder. All right, so option hands, we have closed fist. That's the default hand. And then we have the gripping hand here for the holding the beam saber right there. And then these are more gripping hands, maybe to hold a cable or something like that. Yeah, whatever. Okay, detail-wise, I think this one is okay. Since it's plasticized PVC, it's not going to capture all the intricate details, panel lines and stuff like that, so I wouldn't worry too much about looking for fine details. The technology hasn't advanced like what we've seen today with like Hasbro's figure, where they can reproduce like very fine details on plasticized PVC. Back in the day, yeah, you get plasticized PVC, like the sculpt is just gonna look very, very soft. I mean, it still looks cool, it captures the look of the throne Drei. So yeah, and this thing is not 1/144 scale, it's not even close. So here's a comparison with the 1/44 scale Robot Spirits figure version anime. And yeah, while this thing is primarily made up plasticized PVC, the Robot Spirits figure are ABS. So some people were like holding off on buying Robot Spirits figure because they feel like it's gonna be like the MSIA or like soft and floppy. Not the case. These things are solid as hell. If you don't believe me, just go buy one. Or if you have SH guards, it's basically a robot version of the SH guards made from the same exact material. Look at it. There's no floppiness. Well, this thing, oh, it's like a Marvel Legend. Okay, so anyway, but there is engineering in it. There's a lot of like joints and stuff. So let's go ahead and go into that. You're buying this for like some decent engineering, despite the plastic being very questionable. So we have the toe hinge right here, which can just barely bend. We have a hinge right here for the feet, and this thing is actually on a ball joint that goes into that leg part, so you can rotate that. And then we have another ankle armor. See, there's a lot of part separation on this. Double jointed knee, ball jointed hips. You're not really gonna get much out of that, unfortunately. You won't even be able to do the splits. We have a connection port here, which you can connect something to it, but I don't know what. The back skirt is plasticized PVC, so you have some flex to it. The waist is on a ball joint, so you can rotate that. Let's see. Oh, and then there's a separate piece in here between the ball joint, so you can articulate that. Yeah, the GN drive is all molded in the condenser is molded all in plasticized PVC. If it's like ABS, maybe they can put a clear piece in it, make it look like it has part separation. Yeah, you know what? The gum claw probably will be a lot more detailed since it's polystyrene. So yeah, if you want something a little bit more detailed, then I might suggest go with the gum claw if you can find it. So it's a ball joint for the waist. The neck is on a hinge, and then the head is obviously on a ball joint. Head is actually very well painted. Take a look at that. Some minor paint sloppiness here and there. Really hard to see. You basically have to look at it very close to see the the sloppiness, like the bleeding right there and up here. Yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned about it. I mean, this thing is 13 years old. It's MSIA. We have the shoulder function right there. I think it's ABS. Okay, so these parts are ABS, but the body itself is a plasticized PVC. This is plasticized PVC. The cockpit will not open. It's just fixed. Ooh, paint sloppiness right there. You can see that. All right, and then obviously these clips are made of ABS, so be careful with that. The shoulder armor can hinge up like that, and these parts are plasticized PVC because yeah, they don't want these to break. So it's kind of smart, but I hate plasticized PVC now. We have the elbow rotation right there. Surprisingly double jointed elbow, which is really impressive for something this old. The Zaku cannot even do that. That's a Robot Spirit figure. Can't even do that. And that thing is 2020 technology. So very impressive. We have the ball joint here for the shoulder armor. Same thing over here. This is a combination. The inner part, this big piece is plasticized PVC. The exterior part right here, this is ABS. Be careful with this because you can break it. And you can also break the joints if you don't be too careful. So, yeah. You can see this one here already have a stress mark for some reason. So, there we go. It's probably from the manufacturing process because I feel like, oh, you know what? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Because they cut it like right there where the nub is. The nub is where that part is from. Yep. That's why it's stressed. It's kind of ridiculous. Like when they cut it out of the runner, they stress this piece right there from cutting it. That sucks. Okay, well, anyway, it is what it is, man. So, like, we have the backpack here. This thing is, I think the backpack is made from ABS. You flip that up, and then you can do the GN particle dispersal. How did I, oh, there are notches here, so don't mess with that too much. There you go. GM particle dispersal. Just like in that episode. Or on the card. Right there. That's like the only thing I remember this thing does. It's like the GM particle dispersal. To jam radars or detection thing. Right there. Yeah. Otherwise, you know, I can really care less for this mobile suit, to be honest with you. GM particle dispersal, yay! Like that. All right, so anyway, if you guys like this figure, it's available on my eBay store. I'm just gonna do a review on this one since I got it for so cheap. I mean, it looks cool. If you collect this thing, I definitely recommend picking it up because you're not going to be able to find another one. Every other ones I saw on eBay are like in Japan. So, yeah. I'm not really into this thing. So, somebody else can have it. All right, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys find the information helpful. Stay tuned for more reviews. Thanks for watching.